Ibadan stampede: Drama as ex-wife of Ooni of Ife reportedly faints in Agodi prison, rushed to hospital. Announced in the news info, Prophetess Naomi Ola, the former wife of the Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, reportedly fainted while in custody at Agodi prison, Ibadan, Oyo State. Why is she in prison? Why is the woman in prison to even start with? Now wow, make person no do good, we go cause you problems like this. This one was only trying to help. Anytime I see this story like this, I just feel so sad for her. Because it's not her fault now. It's not. The incident occurred in the early hours of December 25, 2024, prompting her swift transfer to a hospital for urgent medical care. I can imagine the pain that this woman is going through right now. She will just be there, blaming herself. Why did I go to Ibadan? Why did I do this? Why did I do that? Just for trying to help, just for trying to make the children happy. She just wanted to let the children have a nice time. That was all she wanted. And now she's in trouble. She's not even supposed to be in prison at all because this thing is not her fault. It's not. According to multiple reports, the former queen was absent from court proceedings on December 24, 2024, following a judicial directive that ordered her to spend Christmas Eve in prison. How can you order for her to spend Christmas Eve in prison? This was not how she planned that December at all. Now look at what she's going through. I really pity her. I really pity her because this is not fair at all. Naomi, Oriyomi, and the school principal were also remanded in Ibadan prison, the online newspaper added. This matter, I don't dey pass wetin we don dey think because, okay, the stampede that happened in Anambra and the one that happened in FCC, have they arrested anybody? No. There's not arrested anybody. So why is it on this case that they are so hell-bent on arresting these people? I'm sure there are some higher ups that, okay, I know that Oriyomi is always a radio presenter person and he has stepped on so many toes. So obviously they are out for vendetta. Naomi, I don't know who she has offended. School principal, I don't know who she has offended. So probably there is somebody up there pressing buttons and saying, yes, lock them up in prison. For what? It's not their fault. Are they the ones that told the children to be pushing themselves? Are they the ones that told parents to be throwing their children into the party venue? No. She did not. She just wanted the children to have a nice time. And now she's going through all of this. It's recalled that the palace of the Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, had expressed sympathy to the families of children whose lives were lost at the fun fair in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, on Wednesday. We share in the grief and pains that have engulfed the affected families. We pray that Olodumare grants them the fortitude to bear this trying time, the monarch spokesman Moses Olafare said in a statement on Thursday. At least 35 persons have been confirmed dead in a stampede that occurred at the Islamic High School, Basharon, Ibadan, venue of the family event organized by Wings Foundation, owned by a former queen, at the Ooni's Palace, Naomi Ogunseyi. The police have arrested the ex-wife of the monarch and 7 others for their various involvement in the funfair. The police said the case has since been transferred to the homicide section, homicide section of the State Criminal Investigation Department in Yagokun, with the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge leading the investigation. Ooni's spokesman expressed sympathy with the government of Oyo State and the families of the children whose lives were lost in the tragedy. The palace also showed solidarity with the ex-queen, saying she genuinely cared for the children and organized similar events in Oyo State when she was a queen. Exactly, she has done this before. It's not her first time, Make God no catch us, or make enemy sef no catch us, because it is well with the queen. The palace spokesman said, while at the Ile Oòduà here as a queen, Miss Naomi Ogunseyi demonstrated love and care to the children of Ile-Ife through similar events which she executed passionately to give support to children of indigent parents every December period like this. The House of Oduduwa pledges to support all efforts aimed at bringing solace and healing to those affected by this devastating loss. The House of Oduduwa calls for immediate action to prevent such unfortunate incidents in the future, emphasizing the need for rigorous adherence to safety standards and child welfare policies in educational institutions. Explaining how it happened, Hamzat Oriyomi, who was weeping, said, there were security measures. Exactly, they had security measures. But before the arrival of law enforcement agencies, people had been there. before the starting time, which was 10 a.m. Exactly, the program has not even started. Has not started. Forcing themselves into the school. So what do we want the organizers to do? Exactly, what do you want them to do? The citizens are the ones that started pushing, started causing problems that allowed the stampede to happen. What do you want Naomi to do? What do you want Hamzat to do about the situation? It's not their fault. You can't blame them, please. And you can't keep them up in prison. For what? It's not fair. All these incidents got started around 5 a.m. Far from the scheduled time. Can you imagine? People are just so greedy and impatient. They just wanted to do good and now they're in problems. Because I don't understand. It is really, really so sad. Really sad. Ogunto Ashishegun Harris said, it's very unfortunate to suffer such a good woman with good minds. Very, very unfortunate. Who out of goodwill, she used her personal resources exactly. Personal resources was to want to take care of 5,000 children just to let them have fun fair, let them have feel good this December period. So she used her personal resources to the poor masses in Nigeria society. The shameless politicians who are responsible for increases of poverty in Nigeria were enjoying freedom. It is high time Nigerians wake up to identify their main enemies. We know our enemies, we know them, and do the needful, otherwise Nigeria will sink. Well, Adeyemi Mukaila says they should free them with immediate effect. They wanted to help people, like big time wahala with this. They should not be castigated for their good intentions. Even people that were at the venue of the party, they know that this woman, she didn't do anything wrong. There were security measures. Security personnel, they never reach. Which kind of problem be this? Now, wow. It is well. Okay, so Kumesi said, let's think deeply. Queen must not sleep in prison for doing good. Nigeria is falling down. If she is from Dangote, Obasanjo, Tinubu, Mike Adenuga, Femi Otedola, Fashola, Governor Adeleke and other billionaires' family, will she spend the night in police custody for doing good? You guys are heartless. I'm telling you. It is well, because I don't understand. Probably there's somebody that she has offended now, or Hamzat has offended now, that are saying, okay, this is a good opportunity for me to deal with them. Because it's not their fault. It is not. It is really well, Gabriel Odi says, very wicked of the judge to refuse our bill. I wonder the problem with our judges. I really wonder. It is well, wow. I will just be praying that we don't do a good that will hurt us in the end. Because she was already trying to help. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.